Hey there! Fall is here, and with it, the comfort of orange trees, warm socks, and tea with honey. October is a cozy month, and I believe there is nothing as cozy as childhood memories. When I was born, my mom took me home from the hospital, wrapped up in a Winnie the Pooh blankie, which, by the way, I still have. And since then, this character became part of me. My mom even used to sing a song from the movie to me. So everything about that cuddly bear brings back the warmest memories. When Notebook Therapy showed me one of their upcoming releases, I knew that I would choose it because of how much it resembles Winnie the Pooh's tale. They kindly sent me a bundle with this most exquisite notebook and a washi tape set. I'm not lying when I say that this is probably on my top 5 of favorite notebooks. The soft texture and the warm colors remind me of the chubby bear that loves golden honey. I was pleasantly surprised with how beautiful it is, and I really can't wait to use it. The washi tape set is very pretty, especially the pet one has become a favorite of mine in their sets, and the style they use with this collection in particular is definitely reminiscent of E.H. Shepard's original illustrations of Winnie the Pooh. I was mesmerized by all of the designs and the color palette, so I am really grateful to Notebook Therapy for gifting me this most precious collection. Remember, you can use my code NALA10 to get it with 10% off. Let's now use this to set this nostalgic theme up while I'll tell you a bit more about the original story. Created by British author A.A. Milne in the 1920s, Winnie the Pooh was a collection of stories about a rather stout, somewhat confused bear. It was published in England and America. Milne based the characters on his son, Christopher Robin, his stuffed animals like Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and others, and their country home in England's Ashdown Forest. The stories were an immediate success and firmly established A.A. Milne, already an acclaimed dramatist, as a major author of children's books. Winnie the Pooh was followed in 1928 by a second collection, The House at Pooh Corner, which continued the adventures from the 100-acre wood and introduced Bouncy, lovable Tiger. The books are a classic that really shows the charming literalness, innocence, and adorable self-centered logic of childhood. Everyone loves them because they are more than just stories for kids. They are clever lessons disguised as entertaining vignettes, teaching children everything from critical thinking to the perils of poor spelling without ever tipping kids off. Years passed and Disney bought the rights to Winnie the Pooh in 1961, and 5 years later they released the short Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree, which redesigned the characters, added lots of colors and music. And that actually is the story that I grew up with and loved so much. I actually didn't know about the original characters until I was in high school and a friend gifted me a stuffed toy of the original tiger. That was when I delved into the original story and fell even more in love with it. Today, Winnie the Pooh is a media franchise produced by the Walt Disney Company, but Milne's story and characters have inspired more movies. In 2017, Goodbye Christopher Robin showed the real life of the author. It was based on a 1990 biography by Anne Thwaite. I feel it's quite a sad story. When I saw it, it took away a bit from the pure bliss that surrounded my perspective of the story as a whole. But the author is a real person who lived in the real world. The fact that we get to know and cherish the best of his imagination is quite a privilege. 2018 saw the premiere of a favorite of mine, Disney's movie Christopher Robin, featuring Ewan McGregor, gave the story its bliss back. Bringing the characters into a live-action movie was a blast. We get to see Christopher Robin all grown up, playing with his childhood friends. So the lesson is clear: never lose your childish enthusiasm, which to me is more than the cradle of imagination and creativity. It can truly bring you happiness and the best of memories. And now, I'm going to tell you some fun facts. A. Milne named the character Winnie the Pooh after a teddy bear owned by his son, but who was originally named Edward. The illustrator, Shepard, based his illustrations of Pooh on his own son's teddy bear, who was named Growler, instead of using Christopher Robin's bear. The rest of the toys, Piglet, Eeyore, Kanga, Roo, and Tiger, were incorporated into Milne's stories. 2 more characters, Owl and Rabbit, were created by Milne's imagination, while Gopher was added to the Disney version. Christopher Robin's toy bear is on display at the main branch of the New York Public Library in New York City. Did you know that Winnie the Pooh has his own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? And also, January 18th is National Winnie the Pooh Day in England. Like I said before, there are many great lessons Winnie the Pooh teaches children all over the world. And one of the best comes from the gloomy donkey. Eeyore says, "A little consideration, a little thought for others makes all the difference." There are many more beautiful quotes from the books. You can easily find them all over the internet, and you can even see videos of a tour of the Ashdown Forest, complete with a commemorative plaque of how Milne's work impacted that area. The truth is that I love stories like these that are timeless and continue to inspire generations. For now, I will leave you with the music so that you can watch the rest of the setup. And so we got to the final flip through. I thoroughly enjoyed setting these up. Though the illustrations were simple, the vintage style puts me in the best mood to get inspired and journal away. Let me know what you thought of this theme or who your childhood hero was. And as usual, thank you so much for watching.